Yeah, I wouldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't do that to the franchise to help us win, and that's what I can do.
My friend, hi Chuck. Want to see my shiny new maybe I should just disappear.
Wow. Well, let me see. If you're going to Italy, depends what you're in the mood for. Now, if you're in the mood to relax, kick back, and get the nice sea breeze and do that whole thing, called Mezzaluna. Highly recommended. Florence. Can't go wrong with Florence. I mean, it's a long list, but those are some of called Mezzaluna. Highly recommended. Florence. Can't go wrong with Florence. I mean, it's a long list, but those are some of my top places.
Patiently waiting, and even then, I don't know if that does happen, where my commitment would be with that, and depending on the stage of my life and where my kids are, because they mean everything to me right now, and I try to be there as much as possible for them so that they can make the right choices whenever the time comes. And the negative is, you got a lot of negative things that's going to get the headlines, and then the good things are going to be overlooked. So I mean, it's with growth, I think, is the reason why you see so much of the comparisons, because they've seen, in the past, they've seen some good things happen and some good athletes and mature athletes, well-dressed athletes, whatever. But the growth of what's evolved over a period of time I guess a lot of the blame is within our society, and they give me so much gratification watching them play. Even though I yell a lot.
He shared the same sort of family values as me. He was sitting there with his family, and I really liked that. And he's a very kind person, and we're really good friends on top of everything. David's name into that, and I think that you took it to court, didn't you? A couple of the cases.
It was good, but it was bad because we was away and we was on our own, and there was times where I was on my own in the room, and it was very depressing.
Right, I am waxing.
3 times. 3 times? Yeah, of course, but I was hurting anyway.
And it is so exciting, and just sitting in a room with him just got me so amped and excited to really enter the world of design, and it's just been such a great experience ever since then. Be eclectic and more just be comfortable for kind of your everyday life, and so I really wanted that to come out in my line as well.
On a boat in the middle of nowhere for a month and a half.
Yeah, and I'm also going to be going to South Africa for the World Cup, so I'm really excited about that, and then I'm going to go on a terrace safari, so that's going to be really exciting.
On a safari, so will you be twittering from like a giraffe?
Definitely. I'll definitely be putting some pictures out on my website and Twitter. Hi, I'm Paris Hilton, and that's The Scoop from Holly's.
Hi, this is Lady Gaga, and to all my little monsters who are listening, I have a very important announcement for you on behalf of myself and Virgin Mobile. That's every dollar that you donate, I will match it. I will match up to $25,000 in donation, and I promise you can hold me to it. I love you. Bye.
And leaves her home and leaves her husband and decides to take a year to travel and picks these specific places for specific purposes. Whelmed with it and none of it really makes any sense to her anymore. And so she does kind of a complete.
I wasn't. I didn't really, I knew that it was a radio show first and a television show. I knew that Bruce Lee played Kato, but I never really watched it, and they told me don't worry about it.
What aspects of Salt's personality did you relate to?
God, I think she's actually. I can't tell you so because there's so much I can't say about her. All right, you know that she's such a secret that you can't. But I think that when she decides that she's going to do something she believes in, she'll do whatever it takes to do it. No, my kids. I can't show my kids movies where people are trying to kill me.